How's it going, everybody? Back here for our next review of the streams, and I kind of blew up the front door the other day, but we got a bunch of iron done, so we're now into the Iron Age. Still not into the Steel Age yet, but we managed to make a cauldron and a drain, which we hooked up with huge wooden pipes here. The black post that you see, there's one over there you can't see, but that is where I'm planning on putting the factory. A cell or prey on prey, whichever name you want to call him at the moment, has decided that he wants to design my factory this time, so it's not just the boring 3x3 box that I always do. But I told him I at least wanted the marble floor, so I went mining a bunch of cassiterite the other day. So we got kesterite, cassiterite, and stantonite ores, and a bunch of marble. We made a couple barrels. We have that one there, and put one down underneath here, which I'm not going to take out because I don't want to get too close. I just got that thing turned off. But there's one underneath there collecting dark ash from a hopper underneath. And since we have the cauldron now, we're able to wash our ores. So we're starting to get all these tinies and smalls. And I see that now that coal and lignite have their own like bricks, that we now actually have pellets that we get when we wash them. So that's nice, a little extra coal there. We also got our mortar made, so we don't have to break things down on the anvil anymore. But while I was thinking things over after the stream, I realized I had forgotten two important things. Oh, and I forgot, we also have enough stuff to make 2 coke ovens once we get the factory out there made. So one of them being a sifting table. So sifting table needs a double iron plate. Go ahead and that made. Also is going to need 2 of these made, which we can do on the small side of the anvil with 1 plate. That there, whack there. For the other project, we're also going to need 3 more double plates. That done. So let's get these cut first. It's really nice that these now only take iron rather than steel. It used to take steel, and that made it very, very difficult to get early on. Alright, so I need 2 of those and a screwdriver with the wire cutters in the center. So I need a file. My 2 screws. There and there, screwdriver. And there is our sifter, and we'll use this for it. Right now, I'm just going to sit it up here and put a block in front of it. Step up there. Main thing we're going to use that for is our cassiterite. I got a whole bunch of cassiterite here. We can wash that up and we can sift it. And why we're going to sift it, version here, and get zirconium out of it, which we can use zirconium for tools, or we can save it for when we get to reactors. We'll need that for making the fuel cells. But it's also a level 3 material that, even though it comes out as a gem, it can still be cooked in a crucible. Now, this is actually zircon, not zirconium, so you only get 1 nugget per dust. That was nerfed quite a while back, but it's still worth running it through there. And by putting the hopper underneath, that will allow everything to fall through and we don't have to pull it out on the bottom side. Now, the next thing we're going to make 4 of these, and I think I need a wrench in the center. There we go. That is our grindstone. Have some stone, which we do. Now we can put this on here, and this will sharpen chip gemstones into arrowheads if we want to. You can turn a stick into a stake or a poking stick. The main thing that it'll be used for is when we pour any tool heads, shovel heads, they'll come out as raw, or we can sharpen them here and we can get that tiny pile of dust back off of them. So since we have all of these molds, we have, where are they at? There's a chisel, shovel, sword, and we have pickaxe right here. We can start pouring pickaxes instead of me carrying around a stack of red granite rocks. If I still want to use granite, that's perfectly fine. I can just take the red granite cobblestone, throw it in, and pour them, or I can go on to something better. So that was our review of what happened on our last stream, and me finishing up what we needed of our iron tools, machines, whatever you want to call them. And the only other thing that we really need to get done for iron before we start on steel is a wooden tank to hold creosote to go with our coke ovens. And that's probably going to be done the next time we're on the server, because that's going to be a long smelting process, because we need 26 blocks and there's 2 plates per block, so that's 52 iron that we need to make for that. The only other thing we could do, if we wanted to, is we could make Invar tank, but that would take making a bunch of Invar, and it would also take yeah, that's the large one. I want the small one. There we go. It would take 4 plates per block, so that would take over 100 rather than 52. So twice as much material needed, but we go from holding let's see, 1,728,000 versus 432,000. So it holds a whole lot more. So we will decide what we're going to do in the next stream. Hope to see you guys there. If you have any questions, let me know. And hopefully next time we're here, we'll have at least some decent form of factory there. Have a good one.